Hi friends, my name is Deepthi. Welcome to Learn English with Deepthi. Today, let's take a look at which of these is correct. Is it correct to use my family and I or my family and me? Actually, both of these are correct depending on how you use them. Let's take a look at these two sentences. My family and I went to the party. My family and me went to the party. Which of these is correct? Here, my family and I is the correct usage in this sentence. Let's see why that is. So let's see what is the subject here. Who went to the party? My family and I went to the party, right? So, my family and I is the subject. When we use a pronoun in the subject of a sentence, we have to use a subject pronoun. What are the subject pronouns in English? The subject pronouns in English are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. These are all subject pronouns. So, when a pronoun is used as a subject, it must be a subject pronoun. So here, I is the correct usage because my family and I is the subject here. Okay, now let's take a look at these two sentences. They threw a party for my family and I. They threw a party for my family and me. Which of these is correct? In this case, the correct answer is my family and me. Why is that? Let's look at what the subject is in this sentence. Who threw the party? They threw the party, right? So, they is the subject here. Who was the party thrown for? The party was thrown for my family and me. So here, my family and me is the object. It's not the subject, it's the object. So when we use a pronoun in the object, it has to be an object pronoun. What are the object pronouns in English? The object pronouns are me, him, her, it, them, us. These are all object pronouns. So remember to use the subject pronoun I when you talk about the subject and use the object pronoun me when we are talking about the object of a sentence. We can also say me and my family. But in English, it's more polite to put the other person in front of yourself. Whenever you say about you and somebody else, always put the other person before you. So, my family and me or my family and I is considered more polite than me and my family or I and my family. So, try to put the other person before you to sound more polite. So, there is an easy trick to correctly figure this out every time. So, I'll tell you what that is. The trick is to simplify the sentence. Take out the my family part and just use I or me in the sentence and see if that is correct. Let's use this trick to figure out the two sentences we already looked at. My family and I went to the party. So, take out my family and just use I. I went to the party. Is that a correct sentence? That is a correct sentence, right? So, I is what you should correctly use there. What if we had used me? Me went to the party. Is that correct? You cannot say me went to a party. That is wrong, right? That sounds wrong. So, now we know I is the correct one to use there. Let's use the same trick for the other sentence. They threw a party for my family and me. They threw a party for me, right? That is correct. Is it correct if we say they threw a party for I? That is not correct, right? So we now know that me should be used there. My family and me is the correct one to use there. They threw a party for my family and me. Let's use this trick on a few more examples. Could you help my parents and I or me move this couch? Let's simplify this. Could you help I move this couch? That doesn't sound right. Let's try the other one. Could you help me move the couch? That sounds better, right? So it should be correctly, could you help my parents and me move this couch? That is the correct one. I or me and my brother played the video game together. So let's simplify it. I played the video game. Is that right? That sounds right. Let's try the other one anyway. Me played the video game. That doesn't sound right. So here we know that we should say I and my brother played the video game. The next one is, can I go wherever I or me and my children want to go? Let's try to simplify it. Can I go wherever me want to go? Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right. Let's try the other one. Can I go wherever I want to go? That sounds correct, right? So you should use I here. Can I go wherever I and my kids want to go? Our friends chose my boyfriend and I or me as the cutest couple. So let's simplify this sentence. Our friends chose I. That doesn't sound right. Let's try the other one. Our friends chose me. Right? That sounds better. So the correct one here is, our friends chose my boyfriend and me as the cutest couple. It was my friends and I or me who won that dance contest. So let's try to simplify. It was I who won that dance contest. Or it was me who won that dance contest. If it's still not clear, you can simplify it further. We can say I won the dance contest or me won the dance contest. Now it's easier, right? Which one is it? I won the dance contest is correct. So the correct one is, it was my friends and I who won the dance contest. He invited my family and I or me to his wedding. Let's simplify. He invited me to his wedding. That sounds right. So the correct one here is, he invited my family and me to his wedding. I or me and my classmates went to the zoo on a school trip. So when we simplify, what do we get? I went to the zoo on a class trip, or me went to the zoo on a class trip. So it's easy to see that I went to the zoo is correct. So we should say I and my classmates went to the zoo on a class trip. I hope this video has helped you understand the correct usage of this phrase, my family and I and my family and me. Please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.